Hello and welcome back to this Final Fantasy X Let's Play with me, JRPG. In the last episode we made our way through Macalania Woods and saw the famous love scene, but today we're going to a new place. We're going to the Calmlands. We didn't have it uploaded to the weekend and I apologise. I was watching the football and couldn't record, but we're going to be a little bit more consistent. But it's been a while since I played this anyway. Calmlands is basically one big open space. The biggest open space in the game.
The Calmlands. Long ago, the High Summoners brought sin here. The road ends here. Beyond, there are no towns, no villages, only endless plains.
Many summoners stray from their path and lose their way here.
We are not them, though. We are Yuna and the crew. It's important that we level up a bit here too.
Known where to go.
We're gonna go defeat Sin, baby. It's important to level up everyone here. We especially want to focus on getting Kimahri, and there is one monster in particular here that is incredibly hard to defeat.
I'll find a way somehow.
I don't think you'll have a chance. They're 90s Meg Ryan. But yeah, I'm excited to get back into some good old RPGs. I've been playing some Football Manager, been doing a Pentagon challenge. Maybe I'll find an upload space for that at some point, but we'll see. But it's good to be back with my first love. I agree, let's go.
I told Yuna I would find a way. I guess I wanted to believe that words could make it come true.
It's not the way it works. Right, there's some things we need to do here. We can get ourselves a chocobo as well. But there's a particularly hard enemy that does appear here that we're going to need to defeat for old. Kimahri needs to do his Lancelot, but I doubt we're going to be able to defeat it this time. Unless, of course, Auron has his ability up. But without that, what we can actually do for the first time is attack with the ever-powerful, and too powerful, Yuna. Those Berserker skills are definitely going to come in handy. Auron can attack his hard-shelled dude. Boom. And then let's bring in Waka to deal with the fly bug. So yeah, I need to find the Malbros. They're of course a big enemy that appears in quite a lot of Final Fantasy games, and they're always a big bit of a dick to go. But they have bad breath, which is going to come in handy in our upcoming scenario.
You would like to know a bit about these planes.
I think we would mention. Oh, I think it's important for us to learn the story. Otherwise, what's the point of me playing this game, right?
Mm-hmm. As you know, these plains were once a battlefield. A great battle between Bhed and Zanarkand, a melee of machina. That war left this place a barren, lifeless land. Then time passed.
So Bhed
Summoners took note of this uninhabited land. Great battles could be fought here with no harm to the common folk. Perfect for a final battle with sin, as it were. Summoners wait here, ready to perform the final summoning. Ah, to know what they must feel. In any case, when sin is defeated here, the calm will visit Spira once more. That's why this place is now known as the Calm Lands. Exactly who dubbed it so is unknown.
We'll find out at some point, no doubt.
As they say, is that.
So it's interesting to see that Bhed has obviously been around in Spira for a long time, along with old Zanny. What we're going to do here is we're actually going to bring in Riku. Have her use a particularly effective attacks against the Machina. Then what we'll do from here is bring in Kimahri. Ronso, it's important that we start leveling him up, because he is flagging behind, and then we'll bring in Lulu for the last...
So, how shall we do this?
we shall do a Blizzarga. Thank you very much, Lulu. I got caught up in the football season, guys. Just started playing loads of Football Manager again, which is great. I love it. Big football guy. This is my first love, always was. But my second love, and a very close second love, is my girlfriend. Then it's Wolverhampton Wanderers. Which, if any of you are watching, know of the team. I've been my dad's a yam yam, hence why I've not got the accent, but still pretty good if you ask me. Right, there's one. There's going to be a lot of fights in here. I am going to keep them in. Maybe we'll split the Calmlands into 2 episodes, just because I fear that it will go on rather long. You can defeat the skull. No, you can't. That's fine. Let's bring in Waka. Now, there's a bunch of stuff that we need to get here. Mainly so we can, honestly, so we can fill up our Bhed library. There's some Bhed primers within this land. And then before I head on to the next area, which is going to be Mount Gargazet, I am going to try and level up everyone just a little bit, you know. I think it's for the best. I need to make sure that we're not sliding behind. As you can see, we're getting S levels up here, there, and everywhere. Lost me? Follow back if you want to, back to Bevel. We definitely will not be going back to Bevel. I have a sneaky feeling that we will not be welcome there after we crash the wedding in busted style. Right. First things first, guys, is that we need to head straight right. Once we do all of these battles first. Right. You can fight this dude. Boom. 1 overkill. Waka. Attack one of these. Kamari to attack the other one. Didn't work. That sucks. Tidus can go out for Riku. So yeah, I gave one thing, but I had a weekend off. I felt like I needed to, you know. The other series are all pre-recorded. This one, not so much. Not distantly in the future. So this will be the one that I aim to complete first. Oh. Let's go speak to the dude on the hobby shift. So I already know what's obviously coming after Trails in the Sky. First chapter is we're gonna do second chapter straight away, just because out of everything that I've put on this channel, it's definitely got the most traction. So why waste a good time? Is what I'm saying. Well, why spoil a good thing? And I have never played those games before, so it's a very, very nice little humbling chapter. Pretty sure after this Final Fantasy X, I'm going to do tactics, just to give myself something different, you know. Rinse Traveling Agency at service. Got any weapons? Now, there's some nice stuff here, but I'm not going to equip it just yet. We're actually going to equip that. Just because these are... We will not be equipping that. Bernie wants to say hello to everyone listening out there on the internet. That's all fairly good level stuff and with optimizable equipping spots. Now, we've got very little money left, but the first thing we're going to do is go all of the way to the right here and find ourselves our first... and replenish that stock fairly quickly. Tidus can go here. Benny is really, really disliking something that's happening at the door. Kimari, can you actually attack something? Boom! Only took a little bit of time. Special, steal, and defeat the Machina. Get the grenades as well. Yeah, I am going to do some leveling before we head to next level. I just want to get everyone up a little bit more. Definitely can feel the sting of the enemies here. They're certainly a lot stronger than before. And I want to get Kamari, especially focus on Kamari, and want to get him as many stat bonuses as I can, because I am going to have to do that very famous solo battle with him coming up. So it would be imperative for me to make sure that that kind of happens. Make sure that he's not completely gone. Boom. One for there. Are you actually going to hit this dude? No. Of course not. Why would I think so? Let's bring in... I mean, everyone else is so strong. But the Calmlands will also be coming back here at a later point in the Let's Play to do some chocobo riding in order to get some celestial weapons. I am aiming to get them. I think it would be advantageous to do so. Let us bring in Yuna, who now is the strongest magic user on the team with these absolutely disgustingly strong attacks. Let's just get Kimahri to have a hit, even though it's not going to be that effective. Bring in Auron to do his Auron things and slice things up.
No time to waste. Let's go.
And then 10,000 gil here. Right, next we need to head into the center of the Calmlands. So I'm going to do that. But after this fight, I'll do that and then I'll magic myself there by the magical power of editing in order to make sure it's not too boring for you guys. Plus, you'll just end up seeing me doing the same fights again and again. If I do see the Malboro, the enemy that I was speaking about earlier, I will of course come back, but I don't think I need to bore you with all of the needless encounters. But safe to say, if you head into the center, find the safe spot, you'll find it yourselves. I doubt many people are watching this for a walkthrough because it's not a 100% walkthrough. Right, I'll see you guys in a sec. So we've got a different enemy, so I thought I'll come back for it. These are chimeras, similar to what we've seen before. Now, they half on fire and water, but luckily, we are neither of those. A strong old Bizarga. You can also landslit these to get the fire breath thing, but we're not going to do that. Thunder right here. Should be fine. We'll bring in Waka for the attack. We'll have him use his skill of Dark Attack, obviously the most handy skill in the game. Very handy. Bring in Tidus to do some whacking. We'll keep Kimahri here. We'll bring in Riku to do a little bit of her special stealing. See what we can get. We got an ice gem. And then let's finally bring in Lulu for the exclamation point on this. I believe this should see it off. If not, Kimahri's gonna deal a blow. Then Kimahri should be able to seal that off. No, okay, useless. We'll bring in Auron, just because we should get his overdrive up, just in case we see the Malboro that we were speaking about. But yeah, I will see you guys at the center. So we are here. You can see, obviously, it's a camp. It's a little Rin's travel agency out here in the Calmlands. I'm going to meet another NPC.
Father Zook.
Long time no see. You are Yuna? You certainly don't look like Maester Kinok's murderer.
What you say?
Please, tell us what has happened.
Maester Micah just issued a personal order, you know. It said that you and your guardians murdered Maester Kinok and fled. We are to kill you on sight, or so it says.
What of Bevel?
Things are calm on the surface, but the depths are turbulent. After the death of Maester Kinok, Kelk Ronso left Yevon.
Convenient. Getting around will be easier with Yevon in disarray.
Very true.
But be careful, my friends. You have been branded enemies of Yevon. You should avoid temples for the time being.
Thank you, Father Zook, for your warning.
Father, you came all the way here just to tell us this?
To tell the truth, I was a little curious to see this summoner you are guarding. I hope her pilgrimage goes well. For your sake, too.
Thank you, Father.
I must be off. I shall pray for all of you.
So he's a maester. But he doesn't seem to hate us. Maybe he knows what's going on. Speak to Auron first.
Messy.
Very.
What is?
Yevon, Micah and Seymour are not of one mind. Remember what Seymour said last we met. I do not think Micah will concur.
I agree.
She's not stopping, is she?
Yuna,
She is
she's
not.
made her decision.
But I can't just let her go.
We won't have to. We'll save Yuna even if she calls the final Aeon.
But how?
I'll think of a way.
Yeah, he will.
What if you can't?
No, he won't.
I'm tired of talking to you. It's always but this, but that.
But...
Let's think together.
Okay.
And if we can't think of something, we find another way.
Okay.
There we go. A little tidbit over here. We can see how far our Bhed is. I have a message from Sid. He says, "We've gone to repair the airship. We'll come find you when we're done. Till then, keep Eunice safe or you'll be sorry, kid." So, we're pretty well done. We're actually going to go get a primer again today. We can play Blitzball for the first time, which is very good. Make sure you touch that in order to heal. Let's go speak to Kimari Ronso next.
Gagazet is Ronso land. Kimari home.
Hey, we might meet your family.
Kimari has no family.
Oh, sorry.
But Kimari not alone.
Very true. He's got all of us. Speak to Waka.
When I was guarding Zook, I already told you this, yeah? About when I was too into the game to be a good guardian. So, when Father Zook said he wanted out, tell you the truth, I was kind of glad.
I love his accent. So yeah, you're going to learn that this was...
Who was that?
Until half a year ago, he was a summoner. Waka and I were his guardians.
There you go.
It's kind of a short pilgrimage.
He gave up halfway. Here, on this plane.
So we're evidently halfway through the
Now he's
game.
a monk at the Bevel Temple.
Let's speak to Yuna.
So, we are officially traitors then.
Hey, let them say what they want.
It's okay. I'm not worried. Well, maybe just a little. It's so hard not to be.
Hey, it's okay to worry, and if it gets too rough, just yell.
Yeah. Okay. I might just do that.
Yeah.
There we go. Right, back onto the calm lands we go. So first things first, we need to head behind here. And there will be a nice little chest for us. With some level 2 squares. There we go. And then, right here on the western tip. Ah, this is the enemy. Right, so Kimari needs to use his special here, Lancelet. Learn Bad Breath, and then we need to run. So let's bring on Tidus. And flee. It is not worth fighting that thing yet. But we've got Kimari Ronso's newest skill, which is always very, very handy. But we need to head over here and get ourselves a new primer. Once again, I mean, actually, oh, do we risk it? Fuck it, we risk it. 1. And then let's just attack. Fuck it, we're gonna do it this way. This might be a terrible mistake, we'll see. It's actually not. Nice. Then we do shooting. Is it banishing blade or shooting star? We do shooting star. Right, let's remember this. I can't remember what this is. Y, A, X, B. This way, B. Sweet. And then that should kill.
No time to waste.
And we learnt the overdrive mode, Victor. Very, very handy. And we got some AP, but I'll take that. Right. Then just over here is an Bhed primer. And then I need to go speak to this lady, but give me 1 second, guys. So what we have to do now is we have to go speak to this lovely lady over here and tell her that we would like a chocobo. Hoping you're not planning to cross this place on foot. I want to ride a chocobo. Well, the plains are home to loads of wild chocobos. First we must train them to be dependable mounts. I'm training some chocobos now and they're not quite tame yet. I can't lend you any. Walking faster than wanting one of my chocobos. Let me train one. That's easier said than done. It's not that simple. Sure you want to try? Of course. Come with me. It's simple. Chocobo theming, always great. Just get from you are to where I am before the time runs out. Since you're riding a wild chocobo, it runs whichever way it feels like. Press left and right to stay between the chocobo and me. Keep an eye on the clock and try not to miss the finish line. Don't hesitate to ask me about controls if you need anything. Shall we begin? I'll shoot for 12 seconds. As ready as ever. So you basically have to try and keep it somewhat in. We missed. You got to pass between my and my chocobo. Okay, one more time. I thought I had it there. This is going to become a thing that we're going to have to do. We're going to have to steer the chocobo where we want it to go. There we go. Alright, you crossed the finish line. I clocked you in at 12.8. I think you could use more training. We missed by 1.1 of a second. That's so annoying. Right, here we go. Come on, we're gonna get there. Really? Again. Right, we'll do one more time. I'm gonna have to get used to this. Did we get the time there? Yes, we did, finally. There we go. We trained a chocobo. From now on, you can get the chocobo riding whenever you may please. Just ask me and he's yours. By the way, it's ready for some advanced training now. Here's your prize. Whenever you tie or break your record, you get a prize like this. We've got an elixir. So obviously this is another mini game. So we can do wobbly and dodger, but we're not going to do those right now. Actually, let's do a dodger. Pretty much the same exercise first, except now your will run straight. But you watch out for incoming balls, dodge them with left or right. Your goal will be stunned if he's hit, so best to avoid them. Don't ask me. So right, let's do this. So we need to dodge the incoming targets, is from what I gather. Hit. That's annoying. I'm not a big minigames guy, apart from Blitzball. I love Blitzball. Come on, we're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. Cross the finish line. Clocked you in at 16.1, and that is the target time. Looks like you did it. Judging as a breeze. Here's your prize. Obtain 1 key sphere. Very, very good. Let's do something else. Hyper dodge a chocobo. Balls will come flying, so dodge them with left or right. You will be stunned if he's hit, so best to avoid them. Let's begin. Okay, I have not got a good feeling about this. We're hit by the bird, but that's fine. So they disperse in balls, but we did that one too. We did that in time. Level 2 key sphere. I quit. So, there's some more stuff we're going to do. Do with that at some point, but we're not going to be doing that right away. But we need to head north right now. So I will see you when we get there, so you don't have to see all the battles. So, there is a man on the ledge here that we need to speak to. So let's do that. The gorge is called the Scar. They say that when the High Summoner cornered Sin, Sin tore the earth here asunder with its last of its strength. The High Summoner struck each other down on the gorge's bottom. The Lord Gandalf's sacrifice brought us the calm. Getting a bit of a history lesson, but always interesting. The gorge is called the Scar. Yep. We're here. So, one thing that we do have to do now is get Yuna's overdrive up to breath, because we've got another one of her summoner battles, which is what we're going to be doing next. So, I need obviously Kamari to get at least 1 hit in. Then we'll bring in Yuna. You can use her white magic to heal everyone on the team and herself, just to make sure that we get our overdrive up, really. That's ultimately what we want to do. Tidus can do another attack here. Perhaps we'll come out for someone a little bit stronger in Auron. We can use a Cura onto Kimari. This is obviously a new tech that we haven't seen before, which is annoying that it took out Kimari there, but it's not the end of the world, because obviously we have life. And that should help us get up a lot faster. So there we go. Then let's use a Blizzaga with Yuna. Use a special attack. There, Yuna can once again use Cura onto Kimari now. And then Auron can seal the deal. Now, I am going to go back and grab me a chocobo, and then I'll see you guys with the summoner battle. Right, so we've got our chocobo. Then we are now on the hunt for Belgerine. Should be somewhere south of this camp. There we go. Made of clay and tested by heat. This must be 700 years old. But that's not who we're interested in.
Oh, you again. You're quite the notorious traitor these days.
We certainly are.
Oh, you shouldn't take what the Maesters say too seriously. For summoners, destroying sin is everything. We are no tools of Yevon. Understand?
Yes,
So, are you up to the task?
I do not know, but I will do my best.
You've got spirit, but you'll need more to beat Sin. An Aeon duel. Show me what you're made of.
We shall fight, of course.
Excellent. But before we begin, I've just healed your Aeons for you. Let us begin.
Now she is going to use Shiva. So we're obviously going to use Bahamut. It's a fairly easy battle for us to win, if we're honest.
Choose your Aeon well, Summoner.
We're going to Grand Summon, and we shall Grand Summon Bahamut. And then, of course, we're just going to use Mega Flare. Which doesn't hit her summoner at all. Which is interesting. But in one hit, 1 KO. Select abilities in menus to raise the abilities of your Aeons. It's to compensate for Aeon's weaknesses.
Stop. That is enough.
Bahamut the King. King of the Dragons. No items.
Impressive. Remarkable talent. Traitor or no, you may have what it takes to beat Sin. Take this. You have earned it.
This will allow us to upgrade our Aeons.
You will do just fine. But if you ever feel like you want more training, seek the hidden temple of Remium. I will be waiting there. Farewell.
And there we go. Possessing Aeon's Soul allows you to raise the Aeon stats, select attributes, select an Aeon, and then we can improve with power spheres, which makes life incredibly handy. But we're okay for right now. And then we've got one more thing to do. Here in the Calmlands. But we'll do that next episode. A rather short and sweet one, but I want to get it up and out there. And we will go to that temple that she spoke of in the next episode, and also make our way through the bridge here in the Calmlands. So if you've enjoyed this, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.